Hey guys, what's up? This is Ben Golliver for SB Nation. I'm here with Paul Flannery. Paul, I think we just saw a signature moment from LeBron James in the finals, probably for the first time, even though it's a second title, but I thought this was a really, the signature moment. Miami triumphed 95-88 over the San Antonio Spurs in Game 7 to take the finals. Is there anything else to say about LeBron this night except wow?
37 points, Ben, and all series long they dared him to make that jump shot. It was the shot that separated him this year. Tonight he buried it right in their face. Unbelievable performance tonight from LeBron. I don't know how anybody can say anything about him anymore, frankly.
It's not going to silence everybody, but it should silence a lot of people. I think after we saw what happened in his first finals where they got swept by the Spurs, he certainly got redemption for that, but he also shrunk against the Mavericks. Last year he got the cramps. I mean, we can't forget about the cramps, and Mike Miller was sort of the closeout hero of that finals. And here in the biggest game, the most anticipated game in years, probably since the Lakers-Celtics 2010 finals, he comes up gigantic. The most points he had in any playoff game during the 2013 playoffs. And like you said, he did it with a shot, and I loved his comment afterwards. Somebody asked him, are you unstoppable if you're making the three-pointer? And he kind of goes, yeah, well, you said it. But yeah, and you could tell he feels unstoppable right now.
He does. And quick shout out to the Spurs. I didn't think they had it in them tonight. And to me, they were the reason why this series was so great. Because every time Miami did their thing and made their run, the Spurs had an answer every single time. Kawhi Leonard was unbelievable. Old man Duncan was great. Parker was on fumes. Yeah. Look, the Spurs, this was the biggest challenge Miami has ever had. They met it. They answered it. Validation, back-to-back championships, legacies, whatever you want to say. They did it all tonight.
Would you agree that people are probably going to forget just how close this game actually was, even down to the final minutes? I mean, the final score, it's a little bit, I think, not totally illustrative of how close it was. I mean, Duncan makes that one shot late.
Right.
I mean, San Antonio was right in that game, right?
No, that could have gone either way. Manu doesn't turn it over 2 straight times. I mean, look, the whole series could have gone either way, from start to finish. It was a wonderful series. It was great for the sport. This sport devolves so often into circus sideshows with like the Celtics and Doc Rivers and trade rumors. And Dwight Howard's doing this and Dwight Howard's doing that. You know what? Tonight was basketball. This series was basketball. There was no nonsense. There was no garbage. It was just 2 great teams with respect for each other, playing fantastic ball all the way through. And, salute to it. Love it.
Is there anything better than seeing these guys celebrate? Dwayne Wade's doing snow angels and the confetti at center court. LeBron James has a huge grin with the 2 trophies sort of flanking him in the post-game press conferences. The locker rooms are going nuts. Juwan Howard's being treated like he's the mayor of Miami. He's posing for pictures with everybody. He didn't even do anything except for high-five people. What a great scene. And even though there's a lot of people out there that don't like Miami, you can't take anything away from this performance. I think that they really now are setting themselves up potentially for a three-peat.
We'll see. I mean, Dwayne Wade's knees are not going to get any younger. And, Mike Miller ain't getting any younger. Ray Allen's not married. He may not even be around next year. Battier, that took a lot out of him this year. It's going to get tougher. The Pacers are good. The Bulls are good. The West is loaded. It's going to get tougher. That's why winning these things, Ben, it's hard to do. You can't just say, go win 6 like Jordan did. These are really hard to get. They got their second one tonight.
People don't like the legacy talk. I love the legacy talk. I love the fact that LeBron got that second ring because you're saying it's so hard, right? He's 28. Jordan had his second title at 28. He's on track. I love it. I want to continue to see him being on track step by step by step because was there anything more fun than watching that? I mean, the whole series was great. I mean, you can go up and down the list of guys who stepped up in this series. I mean, even guys who weren't great throughout. Shane Battier, came up huge tonight. Manu Ginobili had his moments of brilliance earlier in the series.
Right.
Danny Green, I mean, didn't seem like he showed up for the last couple of games, but he's going to go down as sort of one of those cult heroes in the finals. So much great basketball everywhere, and to have LeBron be the guy who came out of all of that historically, I think it's really going to speak volumes for how we interpret him in his importance, going forward 10, 15, 20, 50 years.
LeBron's owned the sport for the last year, calendar year at least. He owns it tonight. I think it's a fitting way to send it off.
Well, hey, it's been a lot of fun being here from Miami and San Antonio. Thanks for checking out all of our videos. Be sure to check out sbnation.com/NBA and also subscribe to SB Nation on YouTube. Until the draft or summer league,
or whatever. It never stops, man.
It's all going to be downhill from here, I think, for a while.
It's all downhill from here.
All right. Check you guys later.